Guys, welcome tonight. Thank you for just joining us with this great information of welcoming everyone to PURVII. Your path to better health begins here. And we want to just share, first of all, if any of you are new to this, PURVII, Ginny and Tony Lesby, founders and CEO, over 30 years of combined experience. We cannot say enough wonderful things about this couple that have just led the industry and by their own rights has just done such an amazing effort and wonder for this company as the CEOs. Tony's been in real estate. Jenny was a nurse starting out many years ago and found this beautiful industry of network marketing, and able to basically change the trajectory of her life and so many more that have experienced this industry. And PURVII, our mission statement, our mission is to offer hope and inspiration to every area of life, including optimal health, lifestyle, personal growth, and purpose and opportunity. We value faith, family, honesty, integrity, and living life to the fullest. And I just want to add to this too that integrity is the number one thing that we are so impressed with Jenny and Tony and the industry that they've been in. And, guys, I just can't say enough wonderful things about them. And you know that any company, the ground level and the most important thing is who is behind the company. And so you want somebody with integrity to carry this to the masses. And Dr. Derek is our Chief Medical Officer, internist for 37 years, past president of American Nutraceuticals Association, teaching faculty of JFK Medical Center, recipient of one of the greatest awards out there is the Alan Mintz Award in Clinical Age Management Medicine, and a formulator of over 400 natural supplements, and the author and radio personality. And Dr. D, can I just say another thing about Dr. D? Just as Ginny and Tony is the integrity of Dr. D and Ginny and Tony, we have a winning combination with the three of these ahead of the company. And the first thing that I just want to add is we have an array of products, and the PureScan app is one of the things that has been one of the cutting edges and breakthrough technology, the window to your health. And this has been so amazing for so many people to be at the tip of their hands on their phone. Transdermal optical imaging, it just literally takes 1 minute to get all of your vitals, many of your vitals. Convenient, no cuffs or sticks, accurate, 95% accuracy, custom and let me say that. Say it, Joe.
Proprietary.
Proprietary. Thank you. I get caught up on that. Screening tool, early intervention. This has been something that has been amazing for so many people that actually it's an edge on being understanding what your numbers are. If you do not know what your numbers are, it's a risk in what you're dealing with in your health. And the window to your health, here's what you're getting for that. The heart rate, the respiratory rate, blood pressure, hypertension risk, fasting blood glucose, heart rate variability, stress index. It goes on and on. The cardio workload, your triglycerides, your body mass index. So anything that you need literally in 1 minute and scanning, which is a huge tool. And by the way, I love the tax write-off thing. This is actually on your insurance with the what am I thinking, Joe? The your card, your medical card. This is actually the HSA. This is something that is definitely your HSA will cover is your PureScan app. And I'm going to let Joe take over for the products on your Instant Vitality supplement line. Dr. Joe has been my better half, I should say, for 30 years. And I have admired him so much for his practice and for the love that he has taken with his patients and just the education that he has brought to so many. And Dr. Joe, I'm going to let you take it away.
I always love when I do these because it's the only time my wife brags on me. But welcome. I want to go back just really quickly and let you know what we have in that PureScan app. You talk about such a powerful tool here, but to be able to get your numbers in 30 seconds is absolutely incredible. And in a day and age where, it's interesting because doctors, a lot of the doctors I've talked to and all businesses around there, COVID has really changed our world. And, to be able to just scan your face, transdermal optical imaging is basically 15 to 17 points on your face. and it's used as light reflection and refraction. I know when you hear dermal, transdermal, optical, you think it might be have something to do with the eyes. It does not. But this tool, 95 to 98% accurate, and I know I love having it. It has already saved lives. We know that for a fact in this company. And just to be able to know what your numbers are as a tool, because if you're sitting there in a red area over a little period of time, this is where you might want to go see your doctor to get something checked out. But don't this PureScan app is an absolutely incredible app. Is just a little is part of a little bit of a foundation for this company. So with that, we're going to talk about some of our supplements here, which I absolutely love. So welcome to our supplement line here. I love this line for a lot of reasons. The biggest reason I love it is because the nanotechnology that we use is absolutely incredible. So the one thing that most of these products have, the sublingual, these products here with the droppers, is that the absorption is so incredible because the nanotechnology, which allows these particles to be so small that the absorption is absolutely, it's actually the highest type of absorption you can get to date right now, this nanotechnology. So we have products that basically touch on all of the major issues right now in our world, especially in our country. The Pure Max, we're going to talk about all these. But we have everything from your weight management, to your stress and sleep that you can see, your immune system with the D3K2, your heart, your blood sugar level, and your digestion with the probiotics. So with that, I've kind of already talked about the nanotechnology, reducing the size to such a small size that sublingually under the tongue, the absorption is unbelievable. Why under the tongue? If you remember in the old days, I always bring this up because a lot of people will understand this. When people were having a heart attack, they would use nitroglycerin. And what would you always do with the nitroglycerin? You'd put it under your tongue. There's a reason for that because the highly vascular area in the mouth, all the mouth, but especially under the tongue, is so vascular that it gets into your system instantaneously and it bypasses the digestive system. And that's an important deal because a lot of things, even a lot of your daily supplements that you think you're taking, the reality is as doctors, we don't care what you take, we care what you absorb. And because the absorption of this is so great, and it's partly the reason why it's great is because of nanotechnology. A lot of the other big reasons because it doesn't have to go through your digestive system as far as your stomach, because the hydrochloric acid in your stomach will kill and destroy most of the supplementation that you're taking right now, especially if you're taking pills. A, are they absorbing? B, are they getting destroyed in your stomach? So let's start with the glucose. One of my favorite products because this is part of also healthy weight loss, although we have is an amazing product that I'm going to talk to you about in a few minutes. But glucose, this blood sugar support is a big deal because what people don't understand is that if you're not controlling your blood sugar, you cannot control your weight. I'm going to say it again. If you can't control your blood sugar, you cannot control your weight because when your blood sugar increases, okay, for every molecule of insulin you produce, because blood sugar produces insulin, every molecule of insulin you produce a molecule of fat. So if you can't control your blood sugar, you cannot control your weight. What I love about this product, it contains several things. One of my favorite is chromium picolinate. Chromium picolinate will help you curb your appetite and your sugar cravings, which when you curb your sugar cravings, you're actually going to curb your appetite too. But a lot of older people will get will start getting a craving to sweets. It's called pica. And what I love about this is that chromium picolinate has been known for years to take care of that. So this is a great product to take a dropper or two after a meal to help prevent your blood sugar from skyrocketing, especially those big pizza, and there's nothing wrong with an occasional, good old couple IPAs and pizzas, but that's going to spike your blood sugar. So how do you counteract that? We have the product.
You carry it in your purse.
I carry it in my purse. The PURVII, the mood. Another one, it's hard for me to say. I love them all. I love mushrooms. What I love about this mood is it's pretty cutting edge. It's funny how you see a lot of these products now, a lot of these coffee products that are out there. I'm noticing a lot more products with mushrooms. Well, we had it long before they did. Lion's mane, reishi, and cordyceps, three fabulous mushrooms designed to do a lot of things. Lion's mane, phenomenal for the brain. Absolutely incredible for the brain. Reishi and cordyceps, what they do, they're great for stress. So this is a product that is not only great during the day to kind of slow your brain down. This is a product I use for my patients and tell my patients if they have children with ADD or ADHD to try, a half a dropper for them. And it's been fabulous because they no longer need their meds because this will do the same thing naturally. God's given us everything under the sun to take care of ourselves naturally. And we're just starting to find that out. I love where our health is going right now in today's society, how people are discovering things. So
And this is good for the grandbabies too.
it's great for the grandbabies,
Okay.
especially at night when you want to knock them out.
Yeah.
But so they can go to bed so you can, watch your game. No, I'm teasing. But it is great. What I love about this is because it's an adaptogen, which means the mushroom, it kind of senses and knows your body. It will calm your brain down during the day without causing you to get drowsy. But at night, it will cause you to sleep better. So it's unbelievable. So this is great for your stress, improves your mood. It'll calm your brain, and improves your sleep at night. Again, I've used this for a lot of reasons, but even especially for the PTSD, the stress, those types of symptoms that you have. Try this product. You'll be amazed at how well it works. So this is our mood product. Our next product we're going to talk about here is Flow. This is great for the heart. So if you notice, we talked about all the problems we have in our country right now. Weight is a big deal, and we're going to talk about that more in depth in a few minutes. So with our glucose product, PTSD and the stress, that's a big deal with our product. The heart, another massive problem in our country. This product Flow is another nanotechnology, subcutaneous under the tongue product, which if you notice the first line there, it increases nitric oxide production. So what this product does is it takes nitrate and converts it to nitric oxide. Why this is so important is nitric oxide has won a Nobel Prize because the doctors years ago discovered nitric oxide expands your blood vessels to increase the blood flow. And that's a big deal because if you're not getting blood flow to any part of your body, you're going to have a problem. If your blood flow to your kidneys stop, you're going to have kidney failure. If it stops to the brain, you're going to have a stroke. If it stops to the heart, you're going to have a heart attack. It's very simple to know. If the blood's not going there, things aren't going to work. So to be able to increase your blood flow down to through the whole cardiovascular system, but down to even the your small veins and just incredible, your capillaries. So this supports amazing cardiovascular health. And I love it. If you're working out, this is great to take before a workout. Your recovery time is unbelievable with this product. Because it's part of also what it does. So your body, nitric oxide, and a lot of you have heard about nitric oxide, but this product, being able to convert the nitrates into nitric oxide is unbelievable. So now we're covering the heart. So the last thing, or nanotechnology-wise, I want to talk to you about is your immune system. And this product, D3K2, is an absolute incredible product. Again, it contains the nanotechnology, but for your immune, a lot of people are on a D product, a D3 or a vitamin D product. And what they don't understand is your absorption is close to zero. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you're not taking K2 with your vitamin D, you're wasting it. It's like magnesium and calcium. You could take all the calcium you want. If you don't have the magnesium in there to help introduce it into your body, you're not getting the kind of calcium you need. If you don't take the K2 and D3K2 so that the K can introduce the D3, the vitamin D in your body, it is not helping you. This product, we've run blood work on it. Unbelievable after 2 to 3 months after you're taking 2 to 4 dropperfuls a day to see your vitamin D levels go absolutely through the roof. What's interesting about the vitamin D that I'll bring up is how important is it? Because I didn't realize how important it was in your body, but 100% of patients with cancer and who die of cancer have a vitamin D3 level under 35. That is a big deal. If you don't think a vitamin D level that's high isn't important, under 35, 100% of patients who died of cancer would have a vitamin D level under 35. What's crazy is the standard by the absolutely ridiculous FDA that we have today says your vitamin D normal, where it should be, is 40. The problem with 40 is it's way too low. And women who have a vitamin D3K2 level of 40 or below have a 6 times greater chance of getting breast cancer than those above 40. So don't downplay the value of vitamin D3K2. This is more than just, a lot of people think, well, I live in Florida, and we do, and other people living down south. There are a lot of people that are tan that still have a vitamin D deficiency. This product is unbelievable. Supports your cardiovascular system as well, and your bones and your mood. What I love about these products is I always say they're stronger together than they are alone because they all kind of help each other. So this vitamin D3K2, along with your immune system, will help all those other functions from your cardiovascular, your bones, and your mood. And it's a great antioxidant, which is part of the reason why it boosts your immune system. So, vitamin D3K2, this is something we can see that I have seen by taking people's blood, patients' blood, getting them on this product, and after 2 or 3 months, just seeing it go through the roof. And I'm talking about patients who couldn't get their vitamin D up.
Mhm.
Why? Because the products they're taking are inferior. They're not absorbing. They didn't have K2. They didn't have the nanotechnology. Again, I don't care what you take. I care what you absorb.
Well, let me just add something beautiful about this product. I had a precancerous spot on my nose, and I noticed that when I was taking the vitamin D3K2 consistently, I noticed that it was definitely dissipating and not red. So, like for me, that was pretty exciting because it definitely will affect your skin.
So that's what D3. And then our, our 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 last product before we really get into the product that's really been growing crazy in this company, not that, and all these products are doing well, is our probiotic. And even though this is not nanotechnology, what makes this probiotic special is the acid stable capsule that we have. There are only a handful of capsules of products like this on the market, probiotics that have an acid stable capsule. And why that's so important, and again, it goes back to digestion. If you're taking a probiotic, I don't care if it's a form of a liquid or a capsule, when it hits your stomach, it dissolves. And what do you think the hydrochloric acid in your stomach is doing? It's destroying all the good flora that your intestines need. So the acid stable capsule here is key because it prevents the stomach from digesting the capsule. This capsule does not digest until a secondary stage, which is in your small intestine, which is exactly where a probiotic needs to be. So our absorption, instead of being 7 to 10%, is over 70 and 80%, which is exactly what you want in your body. So I have patients coming in, well, I'm taking this amazing probiotic. It's got 75 million, strands. It doesn't matter. First off, that's too harsh on your body. And number two, you're not digesting any of it because it is being destroyed in your stomach. So because this product gets to where it needs to be, okay, it improves your digestion. Okay, it's great for your mood. Again, they all of these kind of cross over and help each other. And so it's great for your mood. And again, it helps your immune system. Why? 70 to 80% of your health starts in your gut. So
Amazing.
having the great flora in your intestines is a big deal.
It's one of the most
So
important products.
yeah, so this is a big time important product, especially in losing weight too, because
Mhm.
we're going to talk about that right now. So we've just talked about some amazing products, and welcome to our Pure Max. This weight management product has been unbelievable for thousands and thousands of people.
My
And
favorite.
and what I love, yeah, it's funny because I love all our products, but this one I cannot do without. But no injections, and the branded ingredients are a big deal. And why they're a big deal, when I talk about branded ingredients, what's important for everybody to know is these ingredients, because they are branded, that means they're backed by studies. That's a big deal that they're backed by studies. Okay, our branded ingredients, they're backed by studies, meaning they have clinical results. They're proven already. There's a higher bioavailability to these products, but they've already been studied and they're already proven to work. So we've taken 3 products that have studies that have been proven to work, and we've put them and combined them. And you can see them right there. Uh, the dihydroberberine, the Chromax, and the Capsamax. And then we have the EGCG we're going to talk about, but it's doctor formulated by our very own Dr. Derek De Silva, who has formulated thousands of amazing supplements. And he gets better because we have all the best products, because he's really worked hard on these, and it's safe and effective. So we're going to talk a little about this Pure Max, and a little just to touch on just how big a deal this weight loss is. Honey, go ahead. Because if I touch that computer, I'm going to destroy it. All right. So with that, so there, did we not? I'm sorry. You know
No,
what?
it's
I want to
okay.
go back on that too. Yeah. So let me talk about these few. I thought we had no slides. So anyway, so the Glucovantage, we have 3 products: the Glucovantage, we have the Chromax, and we have the Capsamax. So what I want to talk about real quickly on these 3 products is the dihydroberberine. Most weight loss products contain a berberine product in there. But what's important about our product is the dihydroberberine is already broken down, so it's much easier on your body and in your system, which goes back to what I talked about earlier: absorption. Much higher absorbability with a berberine than just a regular hydro or berberine. So the Chromax and the Capsamax, again, 2 products. These products combined basically help you curb your appetite. All right, they help you burn calories at rest. So this is important because a lot of people, we're talking about a $90 billion industry and growing. Okay, 3 out of 4 people in this country are overweight. So we have a product everybody needs, 90 billion and growing. But what I love about this product again too is that because we've combined these three, it does three things, a couple that a lot of them, one or product, but to do all these together, to be able to burn calories at rest is a big deal. To be able to absorb this product and to be able to, as I noticed, Marsanne, I never thought that we would split meals, but I can't eat, not because I'm not hungry, but I get full faster. So this product it makes you eat less just because you feel full
More
faster.
energy,
So,
more
and as
energy.
well as the more energy. So, and then the ability again to just to continue to lose weight while you're at rest is also, again, like I said, a big deal. So these three products, because they have been already studied and they're branded, and but by adding these together, we've kind of got the best of all three worlds. I've seen products that contain absolutely one of these. I've seen products that contain two. But I've never seen a product formulated safely to contain all three of these products. And this company with a great probiotic like the one we have, and then some glucose after your meals, has been instrumental in losing weight. Our beta testing, 10 out of 10 people lost weight. I will tell you as a doctor, the people that have not lost weight, ironically, they're actually all women. And a lot of times what we'll do if they haven't lost weight, because this product will make you lose weight, if they haven't lost weight, I usually run blood work, and sure enough, they'll have a thyroid issue. This includes even women that are going through menopause. It's very difficult for them to lose weight. This product has been effective for women in menopause. And if it isn't, we run their blood work, and sure enough, they usually have a thyroid problem. So this Pure Max, an absolutely unbelievable product in a country right now where 3 out of 4 people need to lose weight. So, those are our products. They've been amazing. I will tell you right now, we're not stopping. We have not put our foot on the gas. What we have coming out later in this year is going to be unbelievable. This company just continues to get better and better because what we put out is not only state of the art, highly absorbable, but it works. It's effective, and everybody needs what we have. Everything I've just gone through with you, from your glucose to your blood to your immune system to your mood, whether it's PTSD or anxiety or you can't sleep, everybody knows. Tell me somebody you don't know that doesn't need any of that, because I'd love to meet them. Everybody needs what we have, and weight loss is just right now the cherry, which it won't be much longer. But as we continue to move through our company and grow and bring out other products, again, the new one coming out, it's just another cherry on the sundae. So with that, I'm going to kind of turn the business over to my wife
Because I
again,
love it and it
because
doesn't
she
stop.
loves the business.
I do.
And
I
if I
do.
start talking about it, we'll be on here for another hour.
I do. Because this makes everything work, in my opinion, together, because we're not, it's not the retail thing, it's the network marketing thing. So 7 ways you can earn, be your own boss,
Yeah.
make your own hours, great tax advantages, and limited earnings. Let me just focus 1 minute on the tax advantage, because this is such a no-brainer for me. This is why I love this industry, because there is nothing that we can't write off between our real estate and between our network marketing. So I love it, because somebody that comes in actually that just wants to enjoy the product, share the products, maybe get them paid for, maybe make a little bit of money. But the great thing is there's no way that's like a no-brainer that somebody coming in from the tax advantage that I love is going to save 5 grand
Yeah.
right out the door.
If you're getting a W-2 and you're not writing anything off on your taxes, you're really missing this, because everything from your computer to your phone to your TVs, when you have a home-based business like this, you have, in our opinion, at least $5,000 to $6,000
Yeah.
that you don't have to pay Uncle Sam, who is my least favorite uncle.
And trust
That
me, I've wrote, not written books, but I've read books. I can't believe that I even keep the interest in reading, like how to save money through taxes. And this is one of the best ways to basically shelter and save your money and basically build wealth, because it's a no-brainer on the tax write-offs. And then we have different ways that you can get involved. There is no other business on the planet
Yeah.
that you can open a business for $239 on the challenge pack.
So this pack here comes with 3 of our Pure Max, which we talked about earlier. It also gives you a back office, which you can work a business. You can share this with other people. They can join the business, which means they're just part of your team. And that's what I love about this business, is by sharing something that works, other people get involved. And it's the proverbial, would you rather have, 100, 80% you know, what 50 people are doing, or, you know, or 0% of nobody. I mean, by helping people get involved in this, or even sharing this, and they want to share with it, it helps them and it helps yourself. So what I love about this company is that you kind of get what you want by helping other people get what they want. So this challenge pack, to be able to write off $5,000 to $6,000 for $239 a one time, you know, to get to lose weight, which most people need to do, and then to be able to just to get on to get it in auto ship, so you're getting something, a little something once a month, is an absolutely
And I'm addicted to
unbelievable.
this product because
Yeah,
like I lost 10 pounds, Joe lost weight. It's never
a lot
come
of
back.
weights.
It's never come back
Yeah,
on, but I do
not
take
over
it.
the holidays or
Yeah,
anything. It's been absolutely
I do
incredible.
take
Yeah.
it every day and I love it.
So the
Um,
wellness pack, I love the wellness packs. It kind of gives you a little flavor of everything that I talked about. If you just want to try everything, which I highly recommend you
This is
do.
a no-brainer right here. This
Yeah,
is
because
everything.
it comes
I
with
love
the
it.
1 month of the Pure Scan app for free,
Mhm.
which is unbelievable. So this right now, for a little more, you know, gives you the mood, the D3K2, the flow, the glucose, and the probiotic, as well as that Pure Max. So you get to try everything for a month, and the app.
Because you can go back on your website and you
Yeah.
can order any one bottle of anything that you want
And this will
anytime.
just strengthen your belief, because these products are so effective and they work, that once you become you know, a master of the products, which you will after you use them, it's very easy to share something that you know works, just like you share a good movie or you share a great restaurant. When you share great products like this, because you're feeling and seeing the difference, it's real easy for other people, especially when they're looking at you going, "Hey, Dr. Joe, what have you been doing? You know, what have you been taking to be, you know, Pure Max and some glucose?" So what I love about this is, again, just for a little more money, 319, this allows you 6 weight it earns, not 5, but it also gives you all of these products as well as that app for free. So that's an amazing opportunity. And
That's a
then
good one.
for those of you who right now, and this, I think, were they extending this a little bit?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So they're extending this, well, which I love. So now the wellness pack is not 319. You can get the wellness packs for 50,
But wait,
25.
there's more.
But wait, there's more. That was good. So, so what I love about this
My
is
favorite.
everything I just told you about now, instead of 319, 259.
Yeah, it's a
So almost a
no-brainer.
no-brainer to get everything I just talked to you about for $259. And I think they're going to extend this
And by the
to,
way, that's a tax deduction too. I just always like to add
yes,
that.
and everything. And if you have a health savings account,
Yeah.
you can get this for $259 and start your own home-based business
Mhm.
for free, because you're
And some
getting,
some people don't really understand what that means. We've always been traditional business owners and
yeah,
always have been entrepreneurs. And so unless you have about 100,000 laying around or
at least today.
200 or 300,000, start your own business. But for something that's really little to no risk and it's basically improving your life, it's just a no-brainer.
And so if you get it, the last one that I absolutely love that, you know, we kind of got involved, is this founder pack. You get 3 of everything, as well as the app for a month. What separates this is you're actually getting about $1,000 worth of product. So you're getting the business. It's a write-off. But what I love about this is it's part of what's called the Founders Pack. And as a founder, as you share this product and hit the rank, you know, get to a certain level of growth, which, by the way, is not difficult to do, you will share in a portion of 1% of the profits every quarter. And that is a big deal, especially because this Founders Pack is limited to 1,000 people. And we are over halfway there right now. So this is not going to last long. But this Founders Pack, in terms of revenue for a business-minded person, is unbelievable.
And when you
Again,
qualify, which what we love is because this was our favorite because we were definitely interested in the business and going forward with that. But quarterly bonus payouts for those that are on the founder pack, which is a
yeah,
big deal.
and that's a big deal. You're sharing in that 1% of the profits with the other people, and that's not a small deal. Trust me in that. So this Founders Pack, I love it. $9.99. Everything you see, again, the app for a month. There's only 1,000. It's still a write-off, and it gives you product to share, to sell. So you can recoup most, if not all, of that money's back. Of course, I recommend you keep some for yourself. But just unbelievable
Yeah.
opportunity here on any of these levels
Products to use, to
to become
sell,
part of something that's
to
really
give
been
away.
amazing.
And I love this. God's children are not for sale. This is a cause that is near and dear to all of our hearts, and especially Tony and Jenny, is to save these kids that nobody knew that human trafficking was bigger than the drug cartel itself, because children can be sold multiple times. and drugs can be sold once. So think about that.
Yeah.
So we're just
Great
praying.
cause.
Yeah,
It's a great cause, which is one that's easy for anybody
an
to be
easy
a part
way.
of this cause, and it's just another bonus for getting involved in this amazing, amazing company. And so with that,
That's it.
yeah, with that, I just want to say that, this is really again, as we wrap this up, I want to first say thank you for giving us this, a half an hour of your time. Time is valuable, and we hope not only hope that you see what we see, but you really get involved in something that is really changing the world. And I will say this. And I tell a lot of people this. I love to coach. I love to coach, especially young people, but any people. If you're working for somebody, okay, when was the last time your boss said thank you? And you know why they should say thank you? Because you're helping them create their dreams. What you're not doing is creating your own. And what I love about an opportunity like this is yours. You can do what you want. You can lead some people to this and pay for your product, or you can change your life, or you can change your children's lives, whatever you want to do with it. But I promise you, in 5 or 10 years, if you're staying where you are, because I know, I see it, if you're working for somebody who's fulfilling their dreams, in 5 or 10 years, you're still going to be fulfilling their dreams. This is a time and this is an opportunity to fulfill yours.
And thank
So
you.
I hope you see this.
Thank
Marsanne
you
and
for
I
your
want to,
time is
yes,
valuable.
thank you for
We
your
thank
time.
you, but good things are worth listening to.
Yeah.
So thank you.
God bless, and we hope you enjoyed this evening, and we hope you're part of something great, which is PURVII. Thank you.
Night, everybody.
Good night.